to the channel. It's going to be a short video on this little beauty, the Olympus 100 to 400 f5 to 6.3 lens. So yeah, and it's got the Olympus 1 Mark III on it. So yeah, quite a nice setup. So yeah, let me just slide that over there so I don't knock it. There we go. I took it out for the first time this week, out into the wild, that is. The wilds of Middlesex. Uxbridge, to be precise. A lake called Little Britain. That's, if nobody's been to Little Britain, it's a lake that has breeding herons. I believe it has little egret as well sometimes, and you get loads on there. There was cormorant on there, there was mandarin, there was tufted, grey lag, Canada. And it's not a massive lake, it's quite a small lake. You know, at a reasonable pace, you can walk around it in about 20 minutes, I think, if that. So, you know, it's quite a nice little lake to walk around. Easy parking. So you can park right by it, so you haven't got to trek for miles to get to it. The only thing you have to do is navigate Uxbridge's one-way system, part of it. Yeah, okay. Who laid that out? I don't quite know, but never mind. Anyway, we got there and took the camera out, and I will say that you do need it on a tripod. A colleague of mine who I was with has got the Panasonic one to this, and he was trying to hold it, handhold it, and his results, he said, wasn't brilliant. I took my tripod with me and used it on that, and that, I must admit, was brilliant. I think it was anyway, considering it was the real first time that I'd taken it out outside the house, actually, I think. Oh no, I did take it in the garden once. I've had it a few weeks. So yeah, we planned that trip to go down there to do that. So let's have a look at some of the pictures, so we see what I managed to get out of this. So we'll pull good old Lightroom up here. I already opened. There we go. So this is the first one I took of a cormorant. Obviously it's cropped in and it's in Lightroom, and you can see that it was a full stretch. 400. I had an ISO of 200. So yeah, oops, I've far enough, I can't see now. Excuse me for not even forward. F9, and it's quite nice. I don't know if you can read that on the video. If not, that's what it was. And if I can zip out of that, and I haven't got. On that one, that's why. Sorry about that. Let's go to there. We might find one of the originals of it. That's probably very close to it. And this was the original of it. So you can see, you know, a little bit of Lightroom magic, and you get something quite nice, you know. Which is half decent, I think. I wouldn't I? I took it. But let's have a look at the next one, which is this one here. Grey lag geese. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at another screen over here. But I'm recording this on the laptop, and yes, being lazy today. Yes, the grey lag geese, they had a bit of a splashdown. So if we go back to that. Come on, get in there. There we are. So there was a sequence of these. This is where it began, and yeah, you could see as they crashed in. Wrong way. They crashed into one another. There, blink, like collision. So yeah, but we came out with that one, wobbly mouse. Which no, it doesn't want to go to the right one. There it is. I thought that made quite a nice little picture. It's an action picture. Again, it was at full stretch 400. The F16, actually, I was firing that one off. And of course, it was in burst mode. It wasn't in high burst. It was in the lower burst mode. I find that gives the camera that extra little time to get the focus right. I did have focus tracking on as well. It was tracking. Olympus personnel, if you're listening to this, could you please put the bird tracking into the M1 Mark III? Would be very nice. Yeah, living my dreams. So yeah. Yeah, and then we go to the next one, which is this one here, which I like this one. These youngsters, they were making a racket. They really were crying out for food. But it's full stretch on 400. We're at F10 this time. Excuse me, I'm going to have a slurp. Oh, it's better. So there it's for that. Let's find an original. Go back to there. Now, where are those little blighters? Oh, there they are, up in a tree, aren't they? There they are. So these are the originals. Oops, as I say, zoomed out a little bit. But yeah, again, it's just a nice picture, I thought. Just where they're looking through the branches at me, I thought, oh, yeah, again, it's adjusted in Lightroom to bring it up a little bit. But yeah, soft when you go right in, but I mean, talk that's a long way in. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, next one was one of the parents, or was it the parents for these or another parent? I can't remember. There were several of these, but anyway, as people might know in my channel, I got this thing about grey herons. It was one of the very first pictures I took of on a Nikon D40 with a Sigma 500 on it. I was much fitter in those days, could handle something like that. But it's a nice picture. I think it is anyway. It just brings it out again. And this one actually isn't at full stretch. It's only at where are we? I'm reading the wrong part. No, it is at full stretch 400. So yeah. Now I did. I was going to bring my 2x converter with me. Yes, so there it stayed in the bag at home because I didn't bring the whole gear with me. I must admit, where I park the car, I don't like leaving too much gear in the car. So I didn't bring the whole bag with me, and I definitely wasn't going to put the bag on my back and cart it round. So I just popped the camera, tripod and the gimbal in, and did it that way. And this is one of those very cheap gimbals that you get, Chinese knockoffs, as people call them. But I think it's adequate for this. For the amount I use, it works quite well. It balances well, funny enough. That's, believe it or not, that's quite balanced. So anyway, yeah, this one, again, I've got to be gone over to the Mandarin. Let's go back a minute. let's come out of the, get out the Mandarin and find where are we? There we are up there. So this is, there's a few of these, but yeah, there he is up in the tree. There he is. Oops, not that one. So, you know, and I mean, let's be honest, we have a few failures, don't we? And this is one of them. Yes, too much. That was definitely didn't work. Look at the conditions we were working under. 1 minute we had a bit of sunshine and then we didn't. So, you know, this one's got a bit of sunshine on him. This one, that one hasn't. It has there because I've lined it up quite a bit. But, you know, and here again, this one, I just lost him in the trees. Oh, right, this is a red kite that flew over. And I tried to do something with. Look at that. That is disgusting. Yeah. So you get your failures, don't you? You know. So we go on to the Mandarin. This is the Mandarin I took. You know, and I think that again is quite nice. Again, we're a full stretch on this 400. So you get from that to that. What were we at? We're at ISO 1600 for this one, and it was a 6.3. So it was. I was shooting in shutter priority. I do have my camera set. Those that use Olympus, I know you've got on the new one. You've got some presets you can preset. And I've got this one preset to do for this lens. So it's all set up. So I just have to click around to see one. And virtually all the settings are there. And then I can just adjust from the back screen in the menu, the quick menu button, which is an easy way of doing it. Which, you know, let's make life easy for ourselves, shall we? I'm not one of these ones that... I was going to say faff about using manual, but I'll get a lot of people shut me down about that one. But horses to courses, if you're fine with manual doing it, that's fine by me. I can use manual when I need to, but I find with this sort of setup, I like to let the camera take some of the strain. So yeah. But the other thing with this lens is, you've probably just done a quick preview of it somewhere. There it is. This, because this one I've tied up a little bit. It is a bit of macro. Well, you could do macro with, yeah. It will do macro, and believe me, they're half the size again of what they were. So yeah, it was at 150 millimeters, this one, ISO 800. What was the F stop? 6.3. So yeah, it was a nice surprise that you could do. I did hear people doing reviews on it that, you know, it's pretty good for close work as well. And yeah, it was a practice to see if it is, you know, I'd try it out. So yeah, so there you go. That's the it's my first real try out in the wild with the 1-400. Yeah, it works reasonably well. Really does. But you know, should you buy one? That decision is yours. Why did I buy one? Well, I've got the one to the 40 to 150. Very good lens. I love that lens. That is a brilliant lens. This one just takes it that little bit further, doesn't it? You know, all right, I could put a 2 times converter on the 150, but then it makes it a bit softer. And it does on this. I did try the converter on this a couple of times, but not when I was out doing this. And silly me, I should have brought it with me. And if I'd have remembered, I would have done. So I could have took a comparison, because these chaps weren't moving about too much. You know, mate here had obviously been fishing and had a stomach full of fish and was drying himself in the breeze. Definitely not in the sunshine. It was cold out there. So the wind was a bit, that wasn't bad. That was all right. But yeah, so there we go. That's my quick review on this lens. Am I glad I bought it? Yeah. I really, I think to me it was worth the money to pay up flashing out for it. Yeah. So it's going to be a nice lens to use. I say when I go away down the coast, that'll be in my bag. So I'll be getting some shots of France from Folkestone, and that'll be the interesting one. Hopefully I'll get a nice clear day, and I can shoot from my balcony window, or actually from the balcony, stand outside and shoot across to France. And the hotel we stay in is on the leas at Folkestone, which means we're on the cliffs above the shoreline, safely a long way away, so it doesn't get eroded. Now there's quite a bit in front of us, but I can fire it across to France hopefully, and get a shot. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm waffling on and on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Come on, subscribe, and you'll see some of my stuff I put up. The channel's gradually growing. I'm getting better at putting up videos and doing more videos. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now. Bye.